hunt for Temu's weirdest or worst art supplies. And today we have six new craft kits that I have never tried from Temu before. So my question is, are they worth your cash or they go
in the trash?
Everything from absolutely adorable bear purses, yes, we get to make our own purse, to questionable coloring books, and you'll see why. Let me know in the comments what is the weirdest craft supply that you have ever tried, and maybe I can give it a try too. Coming in at around $6 for a pack of 24, we have an Axolotl scratch art set. Now for those of you who don't know scratch art sets, they are one of my favorite activities because they are low maintenance, but you can create some really cool art just by playing around with it. And I've done quite a few on this channel previously with other brand names. And I have to say, these are absolutely adorable. I mean, we have an axolotl with a bow tie. Excuse me, sir. Oh, yes, it's quite dapper. And then the next scene is just showing us the different kinds of axolotls that we can get. Now, I don't know if this is the exact one we're having here because the entire set is basically silhouetted. And then it tells us the dimensions, how we get some cute little ribbons for charms. And again, it just tells us how to work. We just scratch the design and then turn it into cute little decorations or charms. Oh, look at that. You can actually use it for decoration for parties. I did not think of that. An axolotl party. Now I did say this one was Axolotl and the one over here is supposed to be Popsicle, so we'll explore that later, but first, Axolotl is just fun saying the word Axolotl. And let's see what this is going to be like. Okay, oh. Okay, I thought this would feel more like a chalkboard with that nasty texture to it, and the answer is no. Okay, looks like there's little pieces. So we have 1, 2, 3. Oh, it looks like there's pieces here. Okay, that's kind of satisfying. Just removing the centers. Oh, look at that. Okay, 3. Did I miscount? 4, 5, and 6 different designs. They are not fully cut properly, so you have to spend some time removing these little pieces in between. And to be honest, it's kind of like a fidget toy. It feels a little bit more like a picky type of fidget toy, and I am not complaining because they are so easy to remove. Super easy to remove. Oh my goodness. I love this. And by the way, these designs have 1, 2, 3, and 4 in each one. So they come bundled up in groups. In addition to the cute little cutouts, we also have the sticks. Hello? Oh, there it is. We're good. We got the scratching dowels that we're going to use as our engravers. Okay, that one wants to be special. You can do your thing. And then we have the ribbons that we can use as charms. So now we have a non-sharp pointy thing. 'Tis pointy, but 'tis not sharp. And this is where my fear starts setting in because I have done a few different types of these kits. Now let's go back and look at the image that has the axolotl with the bow tie and the cute face. I'm wondering if the image of the axolotl is already embedded in there so we don't have to worry about actually making the face, or if this is a completely blank canvas and you can make whatever face you want. Now, I don't know what kind this is, so we're going to go ahead and scratch the entire thing just to see where we're at. And then if we have to make a face, then we'll take another one and try and draw it that way. So first thing first, let's see how this scratches. Ooh, that sound. 'Tis not pleasant. Let's try the other side. 'Tis not pleasant at all. And I think there's no design. I don't think there's a design because if we look at the floof ear thingy, Kitty, help me out here. What's it called? Antenna of the axolotl in this design. We can see that the inside is just a little strip as opposed to nothing all the way around. Okay, next question. I have many. Is this going to be rainbow or is this actually going to be just green and yellow. We have done kits like this where it was just 2 colors and not the actual rainbow effect that you can see on the picture, again, for your reference on the screen. Let me know your thoughts. What do you think? Write it down because I need to see, and feel free to click edit and then let me know whether or not you got it right. Okay, we're gonna give you a couple seconds here. Kitty editor, give me some music here. And my verdict is I think this is just going to be 2 colors, but let's go ahead and scratch it up. Okay, I was wrong. We're getting some nice colors here. And we're just gonna keep scratching. Aha. Okay, you know what? I can respect that. What I'm worried about now is I need to make the faces. Okay, this is not bad. I am not upset at this because it leaves a lot of room for creativity. So no 2 axolotls can be the same. And since we do have to make a face, I'm going to take the one that is zoomed in for an actual face, which is technically supposed to be this one from the pictures that we scrolled through on the posting. And my first instinct is to actually just map out where I want each thing. Of course, it's going to be a little bit more challenging just because you need to plan it out. You can definitely trace it and then make your image and then do it again. But at this point, I have committed to go in full force with no plan. Be better than me. And so as I started doing the scratching, I really did try to follow the example that was in the image because I did like the layout. I changed the mouth a little bit because I do want a different kind of shape, something maybe just a little bigger. And I had to use the front and the back of the scratcher thingy to get bigger parts and smaller parts. I know I could clean up more, but to be very honest, I do like that scratchy look just because it makes it look a little bit more vintage. Let me know if you would have removed all of the little black spots or if you would have kept it like this. I don't know, this kind of reminds me a little bit of Van Gogh painting. I know some of you are going to say Van Gogh. You know what I mean? The Starry Night. You see that kind of vibe? That's what this reminds me of. It's quite artiste, if I say. And here it is, all done. I think this is absolutely adorable. The fact that they don't etch in the actual designs makes this a lot more creative, and you can have many different kinds of axolotl faces. They give you so many dowels, so you can do this either for a party, yourself, or just use these dowels for future projects. And of course we can turn this into a charm, so let's go ahead and take a ribbon, poke the little hole, and we're gonna put the ribbon right there and push it right through. Voila, oh my goodness. Look at that, we're just gonna take both sides and make a little knot. Ta-da! There you go. So you can put this as an ornament or even put magnets in the back and put it on your fridge. I'm going to say this is an activity for $6. I'm going to give this an 8 on 10. Oh, and as I mentioned, we did get a popsicle ice cream themed one, and this one was actually also pretty cheap, coming in at about $4. And we can see that there's just so many vibrant colors. It's super pretty. It's giving us, again, how many amounts of each. You can turn them into ornaments. Now, my only issue is to find out whether or not it was colorful and if there's no design and you have to be creative like the axolotl. And as you can see here, it is exactly the same. I went ahead and scratched it up. You can see the vibrant rainbow colors as I went diagonally, and that's all you need to know. So you just gotta get creative. Life rarely goes as planned. For example, I always thought I was going to be the biggest and best karate martial artist in the world because I used to do martial arts for about 20 years of my life. But then my health took a turn and that stopped me from being able to do martial arts. But guess what? As I navigated myself, the different things that I loved, who I am, I ended up finding I'm getting back into crafting, art, collections, and I ended up doing YouTube, and here we are today with a completely different look on life and a different path that I never imagined for myself. So just because you are not where you thought you are, it doesn't mean that you aren't where you're supposed to be, which is why I'd like to talk about today's paid partner, BetterHelp. When life takes us into unexpected routes, our own self-identity really changes, and we have to get into these self-assessments of who am I, what am I supposed to do, and where am I going that is not my plan A. And sometimes self-assessments are okay, but other times it's really helpful to talk it through with someone. And for the longest time, I held off on talking to a therapist, but once I did, just having that conversation and dig deep inside you for answers that you feel are right for you while navigating someone who knows how to ask the right questions is chef's kiss. And one of the many things I love about BetterHelp is they make starting therapy easier than ever. All you have to do is fill out a questionnaire and they will match you with a therapist. And hey, if that therapist is just not vibing with you, that's okay, because you can change as many times as you need to until you find the perfect match. And you know what? You see that stigma? We don't want stigma, okay? What we're gonna do is we're gonna crush it, and we're gonna take the trash over there, and we're gonna shove it in the trash, okay? You do what's right for you. And yes, changing a therapist comes at no extra cost to you, so you can find the right credentialed person to help make your life better. And with over 7,000 reviews at 4.3 stars, you don't just have to take my word for it. So what are you waiting for? Start that conversation to help you see where you were, where you want to be, and where you want to go by going to betterhelp.com/nerdycrafter to get 10% off your first month of therapy. Again, that's betterhelp.com/nerdycrafter, or the link in description or pinned comment to get 10% off your first month of therapy. Thank you, BetterHelp, for being today's paid partner. This next item looks pretty fancy. I do quite like the way that it looks because it has this leather type material. At least that's what it looks like from here. Now, the thing with Temu is sometimes when you buy something and then you click to get the information, it says this item is discontinued. But as you can see, I got this for $9.40. And when I did an image reverse search, I was able to find this on Amazon. Now, here's the thing. This cost me under $10 on Temu. The exact same item, wait for it, is, we're gonna scroll down, $27, almost $28. So really, you're just paying for buying it on Amazon versus getting it closer to the source. So keep that in mind. Sometimes getting things from Amazon might actually be expensive for the exact same thing. So try image reverse searches. And as we can see, it looks like this kit comes with mini shears, some kind of screwdriver for some reason. We have a zipper, we have different parts of the character, and it says premium material. This is supposed to be very beginner friendly because I do not like to do any kind of sewing because I'm not the greatest at it. There's a technique to holding this. I have committed to not looking on YouTube and just trying to figure this out like a grain of salt. So I'm gonna try to scoop this in there, and the answer is no, of course not. And the end result is this adorable bear purse. Now, I don't know how big this is going to be or if it can even hold our phone. We're gonna find that out together. I mean, it does say can meet your essential needs. I don't know what other needs I have other than my phone and maybe water, and then I'll be okay. Actually, my wallet might. If I have my phone, I should be okay. It's so cute though. It really is cute. We just don't have an idea of size. Something dawned on me. What if there are no instructions? What am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to do? Let's take everything out. Okay, okay, okay. And you know what? This does smell like fake leather. So that's, oh, that is actually premium feel. This actually does feel good. I thought it would be a little bit more plasticky, but no, it feels really good. And I'm going to guess that we're going to have to layer some of these bits together. Do we have any information? We have some thread, and I'm guessing these are character details. I don't see the scissors. What are you? What is that? Hello? What is that? Why is there a piece of cotton in here? I am so confused. It's not even a piece of cotton, it's a piece of felt. I don't know. I don't know. There are no instructions. Okay, I can assume this is the strap. Okay, it looks like it's not the same thing because if we go back to the picture on Amazon, we're supposed to get little cutters, a screwdriver, clasps, but we're not getting clasps. Okay.
One eternity later.
All right, now with my entire confusion, I just went ahead and wrote DIY bear bag Temu instructions, and we have someone who came in clutch. We're going to be looking at a video by Tan Handicraft, who posted the entire tutorial 1 year ago. So they came in clutch. Let's give them some love because I'm going to follow the instructions from that video. So let's just move everything because I had no idea that behind this thing is glue or tape or double-sided tape. So we have this over here, and it's going to hold the zipper together. So I did not know what I was going to do. So we're gonna have our zipper, like so. And we're going to place this like so. So now we have the zipper ready in its spot. Listen, listen. That's some nice quality. I'm just gonna push this down a little more. Actually, I don't even know if this is nice quality. Okay, it's doing its thing. Very nice. Yeah, it's doing its thing. Let's go. Remember, this is $9. All right, now we have our thread and needle, so we're just gonna put them together. I don't know how skilled I am at this, but let's, oh, that is waxy. That is an interesting texture. Oh, I am very skilled at this. Look at that. Very nice. And I don't think there's a specific technique to this one. All we want to do is make sure that we get the hole that we have already pre-made for us. Oh, we did it. Go through. I'm gonna get there. Like so. And then just go back and forth until we get the entire thing. Well, dang it. Okay, I could do it. You didn't see it. You didn't see this. Now, I know this is a sewing project and this is going to take me quite some time, so y'all don't have to suffer with me. We're just speeding up the process. Call me slow, but this took me half an hour. This project is gonna take a while. But I do have a question for those of you who like to sew. Why is it that my thread is sticky? And I mean, it's sticky. It even got onto my fingers. This is a textural nightmare for many of you, I'm pretty sure. But why did it do that? Why do they have thread that is sticky? Definitely let me know in the comments because I am super curious why they do this. Or maybe it's not supposed to be like that. All right, now we are at the pants step and we do have a few of these little cutouts made for us. And it looks like we're going to be sewing these bits over here. So it looks like this is part of the shirt and then we have the arms and then the shirt again and the arms. So let's go ahead and do it. And here it is all sewn together, looking super cute. Let's move on to the next step. And now we need to work on the face, and the face itself basically just looks like a cute generic bear. We have the two eyes, we have the little nose, and of course we have the little glasses. I'm never sure which side is front and back, but I'm gonna take the cleanest side and hope that that's where we're at. Oh my goodness, that is cute. All right, let's go ahead, hide this up, and then ta-da! Here it is all sewn up. Next step. And so I went ahead and did the ears. I didn't feel like there was enough holes, so I went ahead and also did an extra hole for that one. The finishing in the back is not the greatest, but I do have some ideas for it. And the face is cute, but the glasses are definitely wonky. So yeah, so maybe when you do the glasses, do the middle, the bridge, the middle part, because it's charming. It's a little dorky, that's okay. Now this next part seems to me quite complicated. So now we have to decide where we want our zipper. So do we want our zipper facing this way or do we want our zipper facing that way? I think I want my zipper this way so that it rests on this side, if it makes sense. I guess if you wanted to open it this way, you have that option. But for me, I want it this way, which means I now have to allegedly skip 2 holes and start with the alignment over here. I am so nervous on how this is going to work because I don't know how to sew. I don't know if this is gonna work. I'm gonna pretend it's gonna work. I'm gonna do my best here because we have to at some point also add the ears. Thank goodness they give us enough thread because I've been wasting a lot. Nice. Now I've trusted the process so far, which means I really should just continue trusting the process. So we're just gonna do this. Oh gosh, no, wait, whoa. We need to tuck that in. So I'm gonna go this way, like so, because we want that end to be cleaner. So I'm just gonna leave this extra, come back in here, come on, like so. Trust me, I know nothing of sewing. I'm making this up with whatever knowledge I learned as an 8-year-old little green. That's the only time I learned to sew. Okay, let's go back here. I don't even know what I'm doing. My head hurts. How do I get this here? Do I go through here? I think I'm gonna go through here. like this. Okay, okay, okay. And now I'm gonna backtrack. So now I'm gonna go back into the first one and back into the first one again. So I think now we should have something a little cleaner. I'm guessing. I'm more hoping than guessing at this point. And so now it's just about aligning it. Oh gosh, so easy. I says looking through a camera lens. So now it's about aligning. So we're just gonna make sure that we go in and out. Please, please, please. There you go. In and out until we get to where the first ear should be. Are they gonna be symmetrical? Probably not, but that's okay because it's mine. So at this point, I'm just guesstimating where the ear is going because of the curve. If that's where it needs to be, we're going to assume it has to stay. Okay, so I have the front. I'm going to get this like a so, this like a so, and then this like a so. I'm not sure what age this project is, but clearly not mine. It's clearly an age that's smarter. That could be any age, up or down, as long as your age is smart. And so I went ahead and meticulously did the full top round and just basically estimating where that second ear is going. And honestly, it's looking really cute. One of the things I noticed is that the finishing is absolutely terrible. So if I were to do this over again, I would probably glue felt on the inside. But for now, since I don't trust myself, I'm going to use fabric glue and put them around different parts of where the cord is, because I think that's absolutely necessary. And at this point, it's all about just following the instructions. Am I proud of this project? Sure. Would I do it again? No. Should you do it? And it is just very much repetitive, but I have to say it wasn't annoying repetitive. Some projects you're just like, I want this to be done. I personally already wanted it to be done. It's sewing, that's why. Otherwise, it's not annoying. You get a purse. I have to tell you, Grains, that it has taken me 6 hours. And I found myself when I was making mistakes, I was so over it. I'm like, you know what? This is what it looks like now. I'm not redoing it. And ta-da, here it is, all done. Is it perfect? No, it's not perfect. But let's go ahead and test that zipper and the strength. It worked. And you know what? As terrible as I've done, it's got quite a bit of space. Here's my phone, and it goes in comfortably. So my phone's in there, and it's adorable. So if a little one makes this, sure. If someone more skilled than me makes this, absolutely. I mean, it's holding. It's good. It's cute. Don't look at my mistakes.
What the hell?
And here's what it looks like on the inside, absolutely unfinished. I would recommend that you use some kind of felt or other material to make the finishing a lot cuter and way nicer. And if you can close off the seals somehow, I would recommend it. This is really cute. Again, the finishing is absolutely terrible, and that's on me because I don't have any experience with these things. But it is a cute bag. I do love it. This is the style I do wear. But after 6 hours, I don't think I'm going to use this. I'm so tired. But I still think this deserves a really good rating. So I'm going to solidly give this an 8.5 on 10. Just because I don't like it doesn't mean it's not good. Let's change the pace. Meet stickers. This is something I've been looking forward to forever. It has gone viral all over TikTok. I've seen TikTok live streams. I've seen YouTube live streams of people placing sticker environments. And as you can see here, it just looks super relaxing and really cozy, kind of crafting and decorating. And coming in at around $6, I'm hoping we're going to get some good value out of it. As you can see, we are getting some tweezers to remove the stickers and place them. This is a really good tweezer. It doesn't even feel flimsy. It's actually in metal, not plastic. It's got some good oomph to it. And here we can see the different environments. It looks like the first one is an adorable bunny bakery or maybe a grocery store. I feel like it looks like a bakery. Let's get a look closer. Yeah, definitely we have super cute window. We have some It's probably a grocery store. More cute windows. We have little bunnies, kitty cats, and even characters. Maybe, I was gonna say maybe a cat cafe, but that bunny be wearing a dress. So it's some kind of mixed reality. Next, we're getting some kind of library, I'm guessing. It looks like we have quite a bit of books, and we have different characters. We have some stools and then ladders, I'm not sure. And I think these are characters who are reading. That's the best guess I have. Here I have to guess this is maybe a bakery workshop. We definitely have some cupboards. We have food that's already made. But then what's making me think this is a workshop is because we have characters cooking, and then we have pizza. Maybe it's a cafe. I don't feel like I'm smart enough to tell what these topics are. And last but not least, I think this is a grocery store. Oh, that is adorable. We have different shelves over here, shelving units. Looks like we have some plushies, more items. I'm not sure if we have a cash, but it's absolutely super cute, and I love the colors on this. For the purpose of this test, I think I want to check out this cute little bakery cafe. So let's see what's inside. Do we get more stickers? Maybe there's some that we haven't seen. And yes, we do get, ooh, okay. Oh, and that's what it looks like. That's interesting. So if you do want a guide, holy shrimp, that is very cluttered. I didn't know this would be that cluttered. So I thought we could take windows and put them over there, but I think the angles are pretty set, so we can't really change much. And I love how the kit itself is just telling you have a good time. So in the same way that the sewing of the bag took me so many hours, I do not recommend doing these things in one sitting. Get an idea, get a feel, enjoy it, and take your time. I do this to myself, and you don't have to, okay? You don't have to. All right, my question is, how easy is it to actually remove the stickers? So let's get a little closer and see if I need to bend that edge. Oh, okay. Let's pull you out. Oh, okay. And we know that this is definitely in a very specific perspective. So we have this wall. I don't know how forgiving this is going to be, but we're gonna try anyways. Oh, wait, that's the floor. I'm sure so many of you were yelling at me. That's the only reason I noticed it, because you were yelling at me through the screen. I was like, why is this wall so different? No, it's not a wall. It was the floor. We were just about to put a window on the floor. It's a trapdoor. Okay, I don't know if I'm supposed to put it straight. I don't think so. Ah! Okay, hang on. I think we're supposed to just go like so. Oh my goodness. That's so cute. And then we're supposed to have the two menus on the side. All right, let's get you. I feel like we always have to bend the edge here. Ooh, very nice. And we put it like so. This is actually really fun. I feel like I'm going to end up doing a live stream with this, so make sure you have notifications turned on. And we're gonna put the next one. Oh, mistake! No. Can I pull you out? We can use our hands. Okay, we're gonna just overlay them because it's a little wonky, but you know what? Real life isn't perfect. And you don't have to fight it if it's not perfect. Just like my bag. And here we have Aki's Bakery. And we can move this, very nice, right on top of the signs. Voila. This is looking really adorable. And even though I said, oh my goodness, that is just so cluttered, there really isn't that many stickers. All you have to do is remove the sticker and put them where you think they're supposed to go based on the little map that they give you. And it wasn't really that long. It took me approximately 15 minutes. And me good. Is it adorable? Yes. Is it perfection? In my heart, it's perfect. It's like when your mother says you're perfect. I think this is absolutely adorable, and I didn't even do it exactly like it was in the picture. I kind of went ahead and did it my own way. I think it's pretty cute. I think it's super fun. I guess if I did enough of these, I would learn better about how to position things for perspective, and I just love the way that they layer. And if you have a certain angle, you'll see all the stickers and the overlays, but here's what it looks like. I'm going to give this kit a 9 on 10. By the way, I wanted to introduce you, Grains, to Sir Theodore Logan, who is my brother's newest kitten. He is adorable. Cat distribution system came in play. He is Such a little gremlin. And yeah, we just found him on the street and he just came running, pouncing. Nobody claimed him. Nobody wanted him. So welcome home, Theodore Logan. Bonus points if you know where this is from. Next, we have a supply that I'm actually pretty excited about, but now seeing it, I'm starting to have my doubts because there are no instructions again. I feel like buying things from Temu is risky if you don't know how to use it. I guess this, wait, is this instructions? It says there's no instructions, proceeds to find instructions. Okay, this is possibly the worst instructions you could find. Okay, if there are instructions, why is it hidden with some kind of sticker? And it's, oh, it's the gluey, it's very sticky. Look at that. Very sticky. All right, so according to the instructions, put coil on the editors. All right, kitty editor, come here. Put a coil on your head. Okay, very cute. Step 2, cutting lines along editors. So we're just gonna move the scissors around kitty editor's head. You okay so far? I think you're doing well. You're very brave right now. Take editors off cutting for completion. What? Okay, kitty editor, I think we have to take you off. So thank you for participating. You may now go and get some snacks. A lot of people have been leaving you snacks in the comments. Do you want more snacks? Let them know what snack you want in the comments. All right, I don't think this is going to help us at all, but let's go ahead and see how we can make the heart-shaped pom-poms, because that's actually pretty cool that we can make heart-shaped pom-poms right off the bat. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And this here did cost me quite a bit, coming in at $7.50. This better do what it says it's going to do. Especially, I was like, oh, there's a video, fantastic. We can learn from the Temu video. But no, keep an eye on this because it's not going to, it's like, oh my goodness, look at it come out in pieces. Oh my goodness, it's coming out in pieces. All right, how do I use it? Oh my goodness, it's like a boomerang. No. That's the video you're getting. It's an unboxing video. But it looks cute. I mean, the heart looks like a heart. I'm guessing we're gonna have to just probably cut around the edges a little bit. Here's the dimensions and easy to operate. That's according to them. I see some wrapping, but then I don't see any other images. The pom-poms look so cute on the left. And I'm really excited to use this. But again, they're showing us how to wrap it and then cut it. But there's no further, like, there's no actual steps. This is now picture 10 out of 10, and I still don't know what I'm doing. Which is why we're just going to take a look at these. How do you, hello? Okay. Okay, so it does come in like, oh. Honestly, this kind of feels like a fidget toy. And pink is always hard on like, oh my goodness, this looks scary. And then green, voila. Also, not sure how to use this. So luckily, a channel called We Are Makers posted a video 3 years ago. I had never seen this contraption before, so it's new to me. And they posted a 1-minute video showing us how to actually use this. So let's go ahead and use it as a guide. All right, step 1, open the contraption and twirl the yarn. Okay, I think I may have over-opened it. How do I close it back? Is it like this? I'm going to assume it's like this. Yes, I'm going to assume it's like this. And we're gonna use this cute, colorful yarn. And I think we're just going to, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Oh boy, oh gosh, oh boy, oh boy, oh gosh. This thing just wants to constantly move. Ah, stop it, stop it. I can't handle this. Okay, stop. All right, so I'm just gonna start wrapping and I'm going to guess that I need to wrap the entire thing. So I'm gonna start from here. Not really starting, I'm just continuing. And we're gonna make sure that this is properly wrapped. Let me check if they say anything. Okay, it doesn't say anything. It just looks like I have to wrap it properly. So we're gonna start this way and make sure that we've wrapped, oh gosh, please stay in place. Okay, and it looked like it was very wrapped. There were no gaps whatsoever. So I'm gonna do my best to follow that instruction as best as I can. Oh my gosh. See, it feels like the majority of this video is textiles. I know it's only two projects. It feels like a lot, probably too much.
A few moments later.
Okay, I think this looks pretty good. So now we get to tuck it in. Is this gonna close? I think. I don't know. Oh, I don't know. Okay, we're just gonna do this. Take out the scissors. like so. Now we're gonna do the exact same thing on the other side. I don't know if it's supposed to close or not. We're just gonna wing it. All right, so here's the second part wrapped up and we have it cut and we're going to tuck it. I don't think it's gonna tuck, but let's see what the video tells us. So here we have our wrapped up circular thing. So far so good. We need a piece of thread. We go around it. Oh, I did not see. Oh, we have not. We have wrapped this thing. So we're gonna estimate as best as we can where it is. I do have some thread. And let's go ahead with yellow. No, there's no yellow there. We have blue, green, and purple. Let's go with purple. Okay, and it says to take the thread, put it down the center, okay, and tie it up really tight. And then wrap it, oh gosh. Oh, no, I have to start over. We have to do some kind of like weaving through the thing. Okay, let me start over. You don't have to suffer through this again. You know what this experience reminds me of? Remember when we were in school? I don't know if you Grains had a teacher like that where they gave like 100 questions and you had 10 minutes to answer it. And they're like, make sure you read all the instructions before you answer the questions. And you're like, I only have 10 minutes. I'm gonna start answering questions. And then the instructions literally said, only answer question number 30. Did you ever have a teacher like that? I had a teacher like that. Did you have a teacher like that? And here's what the new wrapping looks like. So we have the green parts very visible. So we're just gonna chop this part off. And I'm guessing now we tuck it in. So I don't think we need to over wrap it like I did. Sometimes as an artist, you just don't know when to stop. All right, now what we do, this is such a struggle bus. Okay, now we take this string, we go down the middle, all the way up. Okay. Down the middle, and then we tie it tight. This is not a one-hand job. This is a job that needs 2 hands. Please don't take me out of context. I literally mean what I'm saying. If your mind goes into the gutter, that is you. That is a you problem. Okay, it's down the middle. I'm gonna go ahead and make the little knot. Please, please, please don't move. Please don't move. Please. Yes! Okay, we have it pretty tight. Pretty tight. That's good. Now, after we have it tight, now we go around the loop-de-loop in the middle on both sides. Okay, so now that we have this, we go around this thing. Voila. A couple of times. That way, it stays nice and tight. And the same thing over here. Ooh. I could do it. I think that's all. I don't know how many times. I don't know. Do I need to tie it again? I don't know. Okay, so let's check that again. So down the middle, looking good. Tie it up, and then loop-de-loop down that middle thing. Loop-de-loop. And then take the scissor and cut from the side. Okay, on both sides. Ooh, I don't know if my scissors are gonna be that strong. Oh, hang on, that's too far. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, although maybe we should, but no. Okay, so in theory, my scissor should cut over here, but my scissors are not made for this. Oh, got a little bit. Okay, make sure you have the right tools for this. Let's try, please. I literally do not have any other scissors. Maybe a blade. Give me a second. All right, take 2. I have some pretty good scissors. I don't know how much I ruined them. These are supposed to be the whiskers. Sounds like whiskers. And let's see if that's going to work. Oh, no. You know what? It's narrow in there. It's just too narrow. And I need different kind of shears for this. I do have grooming scissors, but I really don't think this is going to work. Let's try the grooming scissors. No, definitely doing nothing. All right, I'm just gonna take my time, and this is gonna be so, oh please. All right, I'm gonna take my time, cut on either side and get back to you, Grains. I wish I had a sharper pointy thing, actually. All right, this is my last attempt before just giving up and using the scissors for the next 30 minutes. And we're just gonna try and take a sharp pointy thing and go through. Is it working? No. Okay, see y'all in half an hour.
A few minutes later.
Somehow, I don't think this is going to work as well as it should. See, that's why I don't like textiles. It's too unpredictable for me. Sculpting, clay, that's predictable. Over here, I feel like this is just going to come off. You see what I'm talking about? Since I have to cut the other side, it's getting uneven here. So I'm just going to have to trust the process and we'll see how this goes. So far, so good. Not really. It's skewing to the other side and I'm really worried. I'm just gonna pull them over here and I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. I'm worried. I'm keeping this tight, so I am so skeptical right now.
One eternity later.
All right, here is our mess and we just have to remove this part like so. And then this part on the other side, like so. And this is technically where the magic is supposed to happen. I'm supposed to be able to just squeeze and... I know this is supposed to be a 5-minute activity. I've been at this for half an hour and I am so frustrated. Now my string broke. What am I supposed to do now? Tighten, remove it, and then double knot it. Okay, well, we did tighten. So let's go. No. 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 Why? Why? Sometimes I want to try things, but the universe is like, it is not your time. All right, I'm going to have to say that for me as a, oh gosh, and it broke. Okay, you know what? For me, this is a 0 on 10. I would never do this again. I hate this. I will never, ever touch a pom-pom in my life again. Little did I know that I was actually going to be using pom-poms a few weeks later. Let's go into something a little bit more lighthearted. Copyright infringement. I mean, axolotls, coloring pages. And this coloring book of axolotls cost me $6, which is actually pretty cheap for a coloring page. But I do have my doubts where these images may have come from. What is this? What is this? Did I get a free greeting card? You're turtly awesome. All day, every day. Teeny Turtle is always here whenever you need a little cheer. Okay, I'm gonna keep this and give it to a family member for a birthday. All right, so here is our axolotl coloring pages. I have to say this is really cute, but again, I'm very much so doubtful if this is either AI generated or stolen art from other artists, but holy shrimp, these are adorable. The pages are pretty good. Oh my goodness, and they're single-sided too? What? Which means you can put a little piece of cardstock and use your alcohol markers, which we're going to test it out. We have another axolotl here. This one is very cute as well. This one, where's the axolotl? I think this is just an environment. Maybe you can draw your own. Let's take a skim through of the different images. So we do have environments mixed with axolotls. I don't know if this is copied because it feels like the art styles differ and then the line art also differs. I'm not sure. Grains, you're gonna have to let me know in the comments because again, I feel like this might actually be some other people's art. If you do know, let me know. All right, let's test it out. Cardstock, Copic markers. I think what I'm gonna do is just put the cardstock right here and we're just gonna color a bit of the foliage just to have an idea of what it's going to react like. The fact that it's single-sided is definitely a bonus. Obviously, if this is stolen art, don't get it. I'm just testing the pages at this point. So let's go in for the seaweed. I feel like this seaweed is actually pretty cute, so we can do some really cool effects by layering different colors. So we're just gonna go over here. This is actually pretty good. And you know what? I'm surprised there isn't too much feathering. So the ink isn't just kind of leaking out. It looks like the paper itself is holding on and not just spreading the ink around. Let's try with different greens here. Let's get this here. Let's try with even darker greens. So we're gonna have an idea of different shades and how that's going to perform. Oh, there's some feathering here, unless that was me. But you know what, let's do bigger surfaces. So we have this here that kind of looks like a flower. So I'm just gonna color this in a little bit of a pink. That's cute. Honestly, this looks really cute. I feel like I'm going to draw this on our private Discord as private live stream. So if you do want to join us for the Discord, check out the information in the link in the description. But here it is. Definitely a lot of bleeding and even bleeding over here. So you must absolutely have a piece of cardstock to avoid the color going on to the next page. But it is holding on to the color really beautifully. Obviously, if you're using colored pencils, it's going to do really well. But if you wanted a wetter medium like alcohol markers, yeah, it's doing great. Honestly, I'm going to give this paper and layout a 10 on 10. Whether or not it is taken from other people, if it is, 0 on 10. And on the same feel of axolotls, because we love axolotls here, I got this set of cloth. It feels really thin for $2.72. Like maybe I could make some cute projects with some cute cloths. So let's see what they're like. And the first impression is it feels like a tablecloth. It's a pretty stiff material. And it looks like we're getting a few here. And you can see that it is see-through. So you can see my fingers move in the back. The first design, we have a cute axolotl with a bush in the back. It looks like it has some antennas as well. The second design is also just a big-eyed axolotl. I feel like this could be a good project, probably for something flatter, like a purse or even quilting. Those would be absolutely adorable. So this is the size, but I would not recommend this for any kind of miniatures or doll because it's just very stiff. Unless you have a material or a way to make it less stiff, then that's fine. Next one, we have this super cute rainbow-esque, not quite rainbow-esque, but it's like blues, pinks, yellows, or you know what, rainbow-esque. It's rainbow-esque. Axolotl that looks like it could be surfing, but it's not. Next, this one is rainbow-esque too. Another cute little axolotl looking absolutely adorable. I mean, for $2, it's really not that bad. I find the colors are pretty vibrant. It is still pretty see-through, so don't make yourself clothing with that unless you have some kind of other liner. You do get 4 pieces, and I'm probably gonna use it in future crafts, likely. I'm gonna give it probably a 6 on 10. Let me know your thoughts on everything that we did today and what your scores are. If you want to watch more unpredictable Temu things, make sure you check up here. If you want to catch something more crafty, make sure you check down here. Until then, I will see you grains in the next video.